Hi, my name is Jackson Kinton, and I have the privilege of being your son or daughter's physical science teacher for the 2021-2022 school year. So thank you so much for taking the time to watch this and allow me to introduce myself to you. Just so you guys can know, I have been teaching here at Enloe for 8 years now. I've been teaching a total of 8 years, and I've had the opportunity to teach physical science I think 7 out of the 8 years that I've been here at Enloe, and so I'm looking forward to just the fact that we're going to be in person this year. And so I just wanted to share with you all just some information on where you can find things and how your son or daughter is going to be maneuvering throughout physical science for this school year. And so what you can see here, this is my Google Classroom that I'm going to be using. This is going to be our home base for a lot of things that we're going to be doing in physical science. You can see here is the Google Classroom code that you can use, that students have already been using to be able to log into and join our class. And so that's where information is going to be, assignments are going to be posted, as well as any videos that I've created to help students access the content in physical science. And so just a quick overview of what physical science is and why it's important. Physical science is an introductory course to both chemistry and physics. And so we're going to be looking at very foundational things like structure of the atom, chemical reactions. We talk about physics. We look at things like motion and Newton's laws of motion. And so it's just a really neat course. I'm excited to be able to teach it again this year. And I do want to draw your attention through Google Classroom. In the classwork section, I've got things organized in such a way that students should be able to follow them because they're organized by topic. But the thing that I want to draw everybody's attention to for right now is going to be in the class resources. There are two components. There's the syllabus, which is right here. And so when I click on this, it takes you to the syllabus for this particular course. And so the first thing that you'll notice is how you can contact me. The best way to reach out and contact me is going to be at my email address at jkinton@wcpss.net. So if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please don't hesitate to ask, and I'll do my best to answer those questions as quickly as possible. Here we've got some class rules. The only one that is probably a little bit different is just being mindful and aware of wearing our masks, just in light of the current situation that we're in with COVID-19. It's just imperative that everybody wears their masks so we can help mitigate and limit the spread of COVID-19 within our school. In terms of class materials, the one thing that I'll add that's a little bit different from previous years is computer and charger. The expectation is that each student will have either their own personal laptop or they'll have a Chromebook that's being provided by the school. And so it's going to be important that students bring those with them to class on a day-to-day basis. Other thing that I think most people are interested in is how will students be graded? How is that going to be determined? And so assessments work will be kind of based off of 5 categories. We've got tests, projects, quizzes, labs, and activities. And I've taken the time to describe each of those here. But just so you know, tests will count for 25%, projects 25%, quizzes 10%, labs 20%, and activities 20% as well. So there's that. That's how the grade will be calculated each quarter. Here's the makeup work policy, and it's just in line with Wake County's policy as well. I do want to just take a quick note just to talk about late work. There is an expectation that students will turn in work by the assigned deadline. However, late work will be accepted, but there are certain dates where late work will not be accepted, and those dates have been listed here. Those are October 18th, January 7th, March 21st, and May 27th. And so within a quarter, it's going to be imperative that students get in any missing work within a quarter by those dates. And that's something that's been decided by the school. That's not just a Mr. Kinton thing. That's a school-wide thing that we're going to be doing this year. And then the only other things I want to draw your attention to, if you want to look at the standards, the things that we're going to be going over in physical science, you can access that here in this document. It'll take you to the Physical Science Essential Standards. So that would be the syllabus. Also within Google Classroom, you'll notice there's this thing of how to join my CK12 class. And so CK12 is just a great resource that I've found that gives students the opportunity to be able to have access to a textbook. It also provides built-in practice, and it can check their understanding. And so CK12 looks something like this. Obviously, this is the teacher perspective, but students have been given a join code. They've been joining, and we've been using this as a resource throughout the year, and we're going to continue to use it throughout the rest of the year. So thank you so much for taking the time to watch this. I'm looking forward to this upcoming school year, and if you need anything, feel free to reach out at jkinton@wcpss.net. Thank you so much.